Hi, this is Gary Kayye. We're here at InfoComm 2018, and I'm excited to stop by one of my favorite product booths. I actually use this product almost every day. Every day I teach, I use this product, so I can personally tell you that this is a great product, and I'm excited to share this with you. I'm with Aurangzeb Khan, who is the CEO of Altia Systems. You know them as Panicast, right?
Exactly right. Gary, how are you? Great to see you.
I'm doing great. What happened to my little prop right here? So this is the camera. This is 3 cameras actually. Exactly. 3 cameras in one. It gives you a, you probably know off the top of your head, but something in the range of 5,000 by 1,000.
5120 by 1440.
Yeah, you got 5120 by 1440 resolution. And what does that mean? So when you're in a video conference, it means that you're not just seeing 40% of the room or 60% of the room. You're seeing 100% of the room. And how does that look? Well, let me back you up here, and I want them to see it first, and then you can explain how it's working. But you have 3 cameras in here, and then they're synchronized together, so you get a 180-degree view. So Aurangzeb, as they're looking at this, explain how it works.
Yeah. So we're synchronizing these 3 cameras at clock rate, so they're perfectly synchronized, and I'm doing chroma and luma blending at 30 FPS, so it looks like one giant video field of view, right? It's got a parallax distance of about 3 feet, which means 3 feet and beyond. It looks exactly as you're seeing it. And now, there are these new displays coming out that are 4K and 5K ultra-wide 32:9 displays. They're perfect for our device.
Yeah, and so for a display like this is great, but in the real use application where you're conferencing into a room where somebody's sitting in a room, a small huddle room, or even a classroom. In my case, I use it for a classroom. Yeah, you're able to see the entire room.
I'll do this. Sorry. I'm going to go hide right here in the corner, and you can see we're right at the 180 mark, and we look normal, right? We don't look like a fishbowl. We look like people. And that's kind of because it's a fundamentally new approach. Everybody else who's trying to do this is using a distorting lens and trying to undistort. And it never really works right. And even after you do all that, you lose about 40% of the real estate. So in a huddle room, that's very expensive because all the action is happening right up front. Now with our setup, you can use all the chairs, all the space, instead of only, 2/3 of that space.
Right, so basically that means that everyone can sit up against the wall. And this is key because, and this timing-wise is good, because in the 1080 world, this wouldn't have mattered. Because in the 1080 world, if you sit up at the screen, we wouldn't have designed rooms this way where you sit up against the screen, because people sitting next to the screen would just see a bunch of dots. In the 4K world, we've got 4 times the density of pixels, so now we can actually move our favored viewers, the front row, all the way up to the screen, and they're not going to see pixels like they used to. So now we can change the way we design rooms, and now we have a solution that allows us to change it on both sides and get a video conferencing experience. I use this in my class, and I can teach remotely and not only see the entire room, but I can actually tell who's in the room. I can zoom into them and tell and take attendance that way.
Yeah, that's awesome. And on that subject, we're now announcing today the work we have been doing with Intel Research to have this device work as a multi-sensor AI array. So as a multi-camera array, but now it's also a multi-sensor AI array. It can detect and count people. It can take autonomous action like zooming in, or you can use it to figure out if there's anybody there. If there's nobody there, release the room. Or create a lake of information that you can study later on to see the seasonality, the pattern of use, all those things. So it's a very exciting time because IT and AV are coming together in a very powerful way.
Right, and it just connects up USB. And it just works. It's already, you start up a Zoom session and it just connects and it works each time. And I use one in the front of the room, one in the back of the room, so I can have reference to the content production as well. So Aurangzeb, thanks for doing this.
Thank you very much.
You can see and hear more about it at getpanicast.com, or we're going to shoot an individual product video to more deeper demo of this. You can do a search on that of Altia Systems, or you can search Panicast. Aurangzeb, thank you very much. I appreciate this. Congratulations on this success.
Thank you.
It's amazing how fast this has grown in just under a year and a half. Thanks for watching. We got a lot more to cover. You can see all of our coverage for InfoComm 2018 at ravepubs.com.